Okay, now we're going to be rating the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, throughout the ages.
And I can already tell you the first few freaking pictures, I'm going to be a little bored downstairs in the pants region. But once she gets up there, I do have to say, the Queen was one of the hottest chicks in the public eye.
So, I disagree. I think that there's been hotter royalty throughout the ages, even though a lot of them are just paintings.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to say? Marie Antoinette was good looking? Call me when she's literally not bleeding out.
No, I'll
all
say
the time.
Marie Antoinette is probably my favorite because she was the best at giving head. Because they cut her head off.
I know historicals. Okay, let's look at these pictures.
So this is 1927. Princess Elizabeth with her mother, the Duchess of York.
She's literally a baby. 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
Not attracted to babies.
We should probably skip until she's of age. Why didn't we do this? Why didn't our editors find where the right age begins?
What's the legal age? There.
Late 1930s.
Late 1930s.
I still don't think she's of age.
I want to make sure that she's over 18 in all these pictures that I'm rating because I don't want to have something come to bite me later.
Queen Elizabeth, date of birth.
He was on the registered sex offenders list.
She was born in
and
1926.
Still is because he peed near a school. I got off the hook because I actually didn't whip it out
1944,
yet.
we can begin rating her.
I am actually on the clear, but Preston over
here she is.
Gotta be careful.
Here's the Queen at the
ripe age of. I literally can't see.
Here, that's not her. Is that her?
Okay.
Hold up.
Bazinga.
Can you?
Preston,
I need
relax,
to
relax.
open this bigger in another tab.
She's actually, I do have to say, she's not my type because she is much too soft-skinned, but she is actually very... Okay, don't zoom in too much, buddy.
Well, I do... Okay.
Do you like her pearl necklace? Maybe you'd like to give her one of your own?
Oh, so I forgot that we were filming right now. Okay.
Save that for later. This was in 1944. Wow,
yeah,
hell of a year for the Queen.
Yeah, she's all right.
Okay, as he says... When there's literally a big thumper standing in his pants right now, protruding.
That is, I'm swollen. I'm swollen from an infection.
I could poke it if I wanted.
I'm swollen from an infection because of the Tantaley doll. Shouts out Tantaley.
You said you wouldn't sleep with her until I had my turn, but
I would say she actually probably looks at her best here. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Wow.
1 year later,
a little bit more military.
She's already ripe at the age of 19, overripe. She's like a brown banana, just spoiled.
She's getting more towards my territory.
But I will say that her British outfit in 1945 of the Auxiliary Territorial Service, she does look like she would maybe have some kind of devilish involvement overseas when it comes to colonizing and conquering,
too young,
which
too
I
young.
do like the militancy.
Too young. Still too young for me. Boring.
It's a colorized photo, so it's hard to see what she looks like in 46. But she's at her desk working. I'm not a fan of that, so that's a 4 out of 10.
She looks like young Dorothy to me. I'd say -2 out of 10.
The military picture, I'm going to say 6 out of 10. Would be a 5, but it's going to be 6 because she looks like she would at least be down to
do 0 out of 10.
To view an execution or a firing line because of she looks like she likes the military, which I like.
Okay, next.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Board.
46, I'm going to say that's a 5 out of 10.
You did that.
I know I had to go back to the other one. The Queen wore a satin dress, pearl necklace, and bracelets while she read at her desk at Buckingham Palace in 1947.
Not the time for reading, Preston. Now's the time for boobs and whatever's on.
Satin is my favorite for sex having. My bed is covered in satin.
Yeah, and a whole lot of puddles.
Ironically, it's the hardest to get semen out of, ejaculate. So for that one, I'm going to bump her up to a 5 from a 4 because the satin is turning me up.
-100. I'm bored and
I'm
not
even skip ahead a few.
Not even all excited at all.
Okay, let's go to.
She looks too good for too long. I can't wait until she starts sagging.
Just still look good. Oh, 1961. I see a bit of
She's
sag.
beginning to sag. Okay, slowly.
Remember, she was born in.
Why did you back out?
Because I'm trying to find what year she was born.
Probably freaking 1806.
I think 26. 26, yes. So, That makes her.
She's now since perished, so she's not. Are you trying to figure out how old she is now?
So here she is, 35.
Boring.
Let's take a look.
Let's double it, and then I'll actually maybe get.
Calm
a little
down.
hard.
Wait. She's got some good wrinkles for you.
She looks much too.
Well, in my opinion,
There's too much color in her hair.
I'm gonna say 0 out of 10 from here and beyond. I was
She looks
pretty
like a
much from
different
19
being.
and on, pretty much 0 out of 10.
She looks like a freaking skinwalker at that point.
But she is in Bombay, India, and I know that they did a lot of very, very. They did a lot of very powerful things there, so I'll give her a 1 at least.
Okay. I'm liking the fur.
1980. So.
Okay.
So here she's about 64.
Yep. This is about the age where I start going, boing, boing. Look at her. Wow.
Yeah, see, the
Ooh.
gloves are cool. I wouldn't mind getting tugged off until I ejaculate with those gloves. But she's too much of a grandma for me. Now she's entering your territory.
No, I'm very interested. I would like it if we move maybe the computer a little more this way.
I'm not going to do that because now you're swollen.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Less of her feet. I'm not much of a feet man. Keep going.
She is showing ankles, which I do like. Out of 10, here. 1980.
4 out of 10 for me.
Why would you do 4? She's getting into a ripe age here.
Yeah, but it's going to skyrocket the second she gets a couple more years under her belt.
Oh, wait. She's 54 here. Yeah, she's 54 in 1980.
Not enough
okay.
for me.
Okay, let's go to when she's 64.
Oh, baby, oh, Bertha, it's time for me to get a little crazy. I love the point of a woman's life when she starts to lose the pigment from her hair. Also, when she starts getting a little bit more wrinkly. Also, a little bit of sagging in her midriff, if you know what I mean. Kind of like to the point where maybe those things are almost down to her belt, almost down to her waist.
I'm going to say 0 out of 10 from here on out.
I'm saying a perfect 10 at this point with her.
Because also in the 80s is when she started to get a lot more flack for the things that Britain was doing overseas. They stopped killing people indiscriminately, and they started being a lot more PC, which I don't like, so she lost all her sex appeal.
Flack, I think at this point I would say flaccid's no longer happening down below.
Okay, now we're going to jump ahead to, let's go to the 9/11 era. So just after 9/11, here she is in Montego Bay in Jamaica.
She's smiling.
Here she would have been about 86.
Okay, she's at her prime for me at this point. Pretty much, I would consider this.
76.
I know I can't go above
76.
10, but I'm gonna say 11 for this because the pink looks really good with her pale skin.
She looks like she's wearing a goddamn lampshade on her head, and
Yeah,
it's
and it
covering
looks
most of her head. So
Because
I'm
she
gonna
is
give
a
her at
light.
least
She's
a
a light.
1.5 out of 10 because she could probably give me sloppy toppy, a royal toppy
Be respectful of
on
her.
my beef Wellington,
Be
and I wouldn't be able to
respectful
see.
of her.
And I could give her more pearls on over her pearl necklace, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about my cum.
See, I'm already feeling like she's mine.
Yeah, you're
and I
getting
know
very
she's
defensive.
since
You won't even
passed.
let me say my piece.
Okay, can I see her close to her
2020.
her death? Okay, stop. Okay.
2018
is complete prime. Her lime green tracksuit, as well as her beautiful lime green hat, floral design and print. She continues to wear the gloves.
She's in her 90s here.
Yep.
Why
And
are you
I-
excited?
Because I cannot finish in 2 episodes in a row. I literally am gonna freak out if I have to finish again.
If you even grab her by the hips, they're gonna break.
Yeah, that's why you'd be really delicate and fragile with her because she's a fragile flower and she
2018.
deserves all the respect in the world.
I'm more interested in the
Disgusting
bitch to
on the
her
left.
right.
Don't even start talking about the one to the left and her right. I would be more interested on the one on the left. even
Meghan
though-
Markle. I think I might have to I might be Meghan
Meghan
Markle's
Markles.
all over her, like Meghan Mark's, because I'm going to be rough sexually and she's going to get bruised.
Well, let's be careful.
I mean, Meghan Mark's on her face and her back. And
Okay.
stuff.
Let's see her today, and then I think we got to wrap it up.
Elizabeth, more like she's only going to be able to live a little bit past this.
Well, she's passed away, so that's in poor taste.
you know what
We
else
went
is in
way
poor
too-
taste?
No.
Probably
we went
her.
way too far. This is a final
There she
photo
is.
of her.
She's dwarfed by 2 miniature horses, and she's
Those are not
basically
miniature.
wearing,
Those are full
basically
size
dressed like a
horses.
Star Wars character.
Yeah, and that's what makes her even more beautiful. She looks like a even older General Leia Organa.
She's
beautiful
96
for
here.
her sense of intelligence and also for her sense of, I think I want to suck on nose.
Basically, what they had to do to get her out of bed was wave basically sniffing salts, inject her with caffeine
Nope.
and adrenaline
No.
in order to get her out of bed just so she could do one little walk and cry and complain about how royal she is.
If I was around
she should have
her-
been put in a
If I was
home.
around her, it'd be harder to get her out of bed than it would be to get her in bed.
Out of 10 at the age of 96.
150,000%
That's disgusting.
sexually aroused by her.
You truly are sick. Guys, thanks for watching this.
Thanks for coming to the Patreon. We love what we do, and at any moment, this could all end.
Your life, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not just this.
The Queen, I love you. I respect you. And I think we would have had a beautiful love affair had I ever met you. Thank you for all your service.
I would like to piss on her grave
Stop.
and kill the King of England so that I could overthrow them and be the new king.